TrialPad Presenter Notes and Reports. You may want to add a presenter note to a particular page of a document or a photograph in TrialPad. These notes can be used as a reminder of topics to discuss when showing a document or photo during your opening statement or closing argument. They are also very useful to remind you of something to focus on when questioning a witness about a particular document, or to write the specific form of a question that you want to make sure is read into the record. After you add your presenter notes, you can create a presenter notes report. We will discuss how to create this report and its uses later in this video. You can add presenter notes to individual pages of a document or key doc. When you are presenting evidence in presentation mode, the presenter notes can be seen on your iPad screen as a cue to you, but they will not be shown on the output display. For this example, we'll start by looking through the Documents tab and creating some key docs that may be used for an opening statement. In the Documents list, you'll see that many of the documents and photographs have been marked as admitted and/or assigned exhibit stickers. For the purposes of this example, we'll presume that all the exhibits have been stipulated to and can be shown as part of your opening statement. We'll start selecting various documents and photos we want to create key docs from for the opening. Key docs are normally created and added one by pressing the Key Doc button as you view the file in the preview window, and then, if necessary, selecting the subfolder to place it into. In this situation, we're going to select and create several key docs at once. Press the Select button and tap on document exhibits 1, 3, 4, 5, 14, 18, and photo exhibits 19, 20, 26, 27, 30, and 31. We'll also add document exhibits 32 and 33. Because we've selected multiple files, we won't use the Key Doc button as we would for a single file. Instead, we're going to press on the Edit button and then tap on Add to Key Docs and confirm the Add to Key Docs alert by tapping on Add. Because we added multiple key docs in one step, they are placed loose in the Key Docs tab. Now, in the Key Docs tab, we're going to create a new folder called Opening Statement to hold the documents and photos we'll be using in the opening. Press the plus button, tap on Create New Folder, type in the name for the folder, and select a color and icon for the folder. We will move these files into the Opening Statement folder by pressing the Select button, selecting the files. Pressing the Edit button, tapping on Move, and selecting the Opening Statement folder. Now, in the Opening Statement folder, you may want to organize the files to match the order that they will be discussed and presented based on the outline of your opening statement. To do this, press the Custom filter, then tap on the Select button and drag the documents up or down in the list using the 3 horizontal grab lines. Then tap Done to save the order of the documents. Even if you tap one of the other filters, when you come back to the Custom filter, the documents will still be saved in your custom sort order. Presenter notes can be added at any time to any page of a document or key doc. We'll show you how this is done using Exhibit 3. If we go back to the Documents tab and select Exhibit 3, and then tap on the Note button, you'll see there are currently no notes associated with this exhibit. The Note field can accommodate up to 4,000 characters, which is about 500 words. So there's plenty of room to add whatever notes you may need. We'll type in a simple note on the first page. Agreement between Caleb Cano and Brotherwell. Once we do this, you'll see that a red dot appears in the cell for this document in the Documents list. That indicates that this document has a note associated with it. If we now tap back to the Key Docs tab, and we're still in the Opening Statement folder, you'll see that Exhibit 3 is still there, but there is no red dot. This is because the note was added to the document as opposed to the key doc. With the Note button still selected, you can see the document notes in the gray bar, and if we tap on the Key Doc Notes button, we can add a note specific to this page of this key doc. We'll type in a note for this page. Section 1, $10,000 for recipe sale. This note is a reminder to call out and highlight Section 1, focusing on the $10,000 paid for the recipe. If we swipe to page 2, you'll notice that we can add a separate key doc note to this page. Here, we'll type several points that we want to make sure we cover. Section 2.2, Non-Disclosure. Section 3.1, Non-Compete. And Section 3.2, Competition Defined. Focus on third point. Now we'll swipe to the last page of the agreement and add a note to ask about the signatures. Authenticate signatures. Now that these notes have been added to these pages, you'll be able to tap on the Note button to make your notes appear or disappear while you're presenting the underlying document. And remember that the presenter notes only show on your iPad screen as a cue to you. They will not show on the output display. Once you've added your presenter notes, you can create a Presenter Notes report. Which will create a beautifully formatted report that includes a thumbnail image for each document and your specific notes for each page. The report also includes the file name, page number, and number of pages in the document, the exhibit number, if one was assigned, and the admitted status. This printed report can be very useful for reading and rehearsing your opening or closing, or to have as a paper backup of your cross-examination of a witness at the podium. One important thing to remember is that the Presenter Notes report is always executed on the hierarchical level of the documents that you are viewing. This is very useful, as it means that you could assemble documents for your opening into a particular folder and create the report on only those documents, allowing you to focus on the important pages. The report will also respect the sorting order of the view you're looking at. So, if you've used the custom filter to rearrange and reorganize the documents from being in alphanumeric order to an order that you want them presented in, the documents and their thumbnails in the report will be generated in that same order.